about how you can grow your business. Today is a Thursday, and today we'll be looking at an interesting topic. We're supposed to have the discussion on Tuesday, but we couldn't because we had another interesting topic, another guest. So today, being a Thursday, we're going to discuss what we had in mind to talk about on Tuesday. So today we are looking at exporting fresh vegetables out of the country, how to export Nigerian vegetables to foreign countries. That's what we want to explore today on the program as a means of wealth creation. So it's a continuation of our last discussion last week, Tuesday. So we want to continue today. So before we move into the topic, we will answer some of the questions that we didn't answer last week Tuesday on labeling, on packaging of your product for export. So we'll continue from there and then gradually move into the topic of today. So today I have with me, joining me via the network, Mr. Godwin A. Oyefeso. He's an agribusiness expert, a publisher, a business growth strategist, SME and export consultant. He is the founder of Success Edge Entrepreneurship Development Seed and the president of Success Edge Exporters Network. He is a board member of the U.S. Nigerian Trade Council, Atlanta, Georgia, USA. He is the immediate past vice chairman, Export Group, Lagos Chambers of Commerce. He is also a member of Nigerian American Chambers of Commerce, Netherlands Bank, Business Link, and others. Thank you so much for coming on the program today. Good morning, Mr. Godwin.
Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning.
It's a privilege.
Yeah.
Thank you for being around.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you. Now, before we move on to our discussion today, let's look at the questions that we have from last week, Tuesday, because I kept them. We couldn't answer them because of time. So we'll look at some of the questions and then we'll move over to the topic of today. Can I proceed?
Yes, you can go on.
Okay. Good morning to you, Mr. Godwin. Thank you for the program. It's a really a good one. I want to package coconut chips abroad. So I'm looking at the kind of packaging to use. Should I just use a white nylon and then write the name of the product on it, or should I use a more colorful package? And do I need nutritional fat for coconut chips? That's a question from Bode Chika from Lagos Street Fair.
Okay. Anyway, for the coconut chips, you can use a transparent nylon. We have sizes. So the smaller size, maybe depending on what you're going to put inside the coconut chips, maybe 30 grams or 60 grams or 100 grams. That will determine the size of the pouch you are going to use. And also you need to realize that when you are doing any design, it should be colorful. It is color that invites, people to your stand. Like I was telling somebody, if you go to most of the Walmart malls in the United States, the size is so large that nobody can introduce it to any product. It's a product that will be selling themselves. It's a product that will be inviting, please come and buy me, come and buy me. Okay?
Yeah.
But that's going to be on the fact that the way the things, the brand and the design is what actually induce or perhaps draws, our customers' attention. So make it colorful. Don't just make it one color. It's going to be very good. Then I think the second question is the issue of what's the second question?
Okay, no, it does nutritional facts. If they could,
okay, yes. Now, every food items must have nutritional fat analysis. Every product. Now, everything you have added value to, from cassava to gari, nutritional fat analysis. From beans to beans flour, nutritional fat analysis. From yam to yam flour, nutritional fat analysis. From what they call it, maybe vegetables, if you do vegetables, and perhaps you now dry it, you dehydrate it. Anything you've taken from, from granite to roasted granite, you need nutritional analysis. every product you have taken from raw product and you added value to it, the following things are very essential. Number one, you must have barcode, which we actually can assist you to get. So if you have a product and you need a barcode, please just contact me. I'll get that done for you. Now, also the shelf analysis is the laboratory analysis. Now, the reason why that is needful is just the fact that, you see a lot of people walking on the road. Not everybody well. Some have diabetes, some have diabetes. But when they put agbada or lace or anything, you don't know. But you see, the things they eat actually help them to live long or to live shorter. So definitely, why do you need national analysis? Is that the person will look at the back of the product to know whether the thing is eating will be injurious to his health or not. Okay, it's only in Nigeria that I see people go to ShopRite and they buy, and they come out. No, abroad you see people. When they take a product, like they want to go for examination, they will read and read and read and read. They are not foolish. They want to know whether that thing will add value. If I'm having a lot of fat, do I need to eat a food with a lot of fat? Okay, if I have a lot of beef that has a lot of calories, so that's the purpose of eating, not just buying and taking. So you need a visual fat analysis, which you can assist you to get. You also need barcode, which you need to do. Those two things are very important. And for the people who are also selling to the US, okay, you need to have what they call FDA certification. But at least let's start here first, okay? Or if you need that, then there's also what you call Duns and Browns. You cannot sell any of your product in any major malls in America if you don't have Duns and Browns. Okay? After the fact that I have Duns and Browns and I have FDA certification and I renew it on yearly basis, and it's amazing. So, like I said, make your thing colorful. Then, like you said, also you need national analysis to be on it. It's just once you do the national analysis, and once that is done, you don't do it again. Next question.
Okay. We have another question here. It says, my name is Onome from Ijesha. Thank you for the program that you are doing. Please, I want to know how I can popularize my product abroad, because I need customers to buy from me what I'm selling. I do yam. I sell yam. I know where to get fresh yam. And I know how to package it from what you have said. I usually send to my sisters and people abroad, the people that already know me. Now, I want to have more customers abroad. I don't know how I could do that.
Okay, there are various ways by which you can get customers abroad. It's not too difficult. It's not too difficult. The basic thing you just need to do if you need a customer abroad, you need to also increase your knowledge base. Okay? And I think I have a book that is called Secret Successful Exporters Hide from Potential Exporters. If you get that book, you will get a lot of ways by which you can use to get buyers for your products. Okay? But apart from that, you also can do a kind of social media stuff. You can have you can actually have a kind of a broadcast on Instagram. For example, I was telling somebody in the bank this morning that he said he's into cake making. He said he's not getting patronage. And I said, okay, no problem. I think I met her about a month ago, and I gave her a manual on how you can market and make serious money using the Instagram. He's on Instagram, but he's not making one cover. But today he was asking me that when is my birthday, that I wish to do a beautiful cake for me. He's into cake making. He said, there's a lot of people. This and I said, madam, cool down. Let's give you techniques. So there are ways by which you can use to advertise your product to the world. The social media is there, the Facebook is there, Instagram is there. But if you need, a kind of export connection, you also need an added value, knowledge in the area of export. Like I said, you can just get a book, then it states a lot of things that you can do to get buyers. Some B2B things you can do to get buyers. They are all available in the book. Next question.
Thank you so much for the question. And we have this one says, good morning, Mary. I tried to call in the last time, but I couldn't get through. My name is Ade, and what I want to export, I think it's unique, but I know I will say, I want to export dry pomo abroad. Dry one, neatly done. I'll package it properly. So I want to know if this is viable for export, and how do I package it? Do I still need to put fats and all of those things on it? Do I need NAFDAC? Okay, from a
Anyway,
day.
no, now at this point, let me also encourage those people. You don't need to be afraid of NAFDAC. NAFDAC is your friend. Like, there's a slogan that police is your friend. Have you heard about that, Mary, before?
I've heard about it. Yes.
Okay, okay. So
Yes.
NAFDAC is your friend. What
Mm.
you need to do is that when you have a product, all you need to do, make it in a presentable form. And that's why I actually ask people when they are coming to my office, don't just bring anything. Do it at least the best way you know how to do it, so that I can correct you. Now, when you take the product to NAFDAC, NAFDAC will tell you what to do to make it better. They won't flog you. They won't castigate you. They won't drive you away. They just say, do this, and that. But it will be better if you have somebody who has a pre-knowledge like us to tell you beforehand, so that the issue will become more simpler. Now, like I said, Pomo, let me be sincere with you. Pomo is highly needed in UK and in US.
Mm.
Each time I went to the US and I happened to eat, African food like amala, and gbegiri. I mean, or perhaps what they call it, pounded yam. I always demand for a 40-roll. Mary, you need to see this F40. If you eat it consistently for 1 month, you can never be sick. They contain all the nutrients. Now, I'm being serious now. Very, very, Igbo people doesn't do any trash things. They make sure that everything has all the nutrients your body needs. You understand me? So one of the things that makes people take that vegetable is mama. Because when you are eating, the pomo, you keep on eating something. Normally when you swallow vegetable, you just swallow it. The thing is soft. The only thing that makes you continue to eat is like chewing gum, is that pomo. So when you go to any restaurant and they taste your vegetable and pomo is not there, be rest assured that they will not turn up to that particular. But let me tell you the truth. Pomo is a high risk export. Though there are people who are doing it. In fact, I know a lady in UK. He refers somebody to me to do a conversation for them. This time. Since he succeeded, people are now passing through her to me. She already has 2 houses in UK. She does only Momo. But like I said, it's a high risk because it's prohibited.
Oh.
Yes. Now, Mary, let me tell you this. The reason why it's prohibited is this. Leather that we are eating is money to various countries all over the world. That leather is what they used to do shoe. They used to do bag. Some years back, I was in UK for a program, and I went to a stand and I asked them, how much is the bag? My wife told me that, please, darling, this and that, buy bag for me, this and that. Okay, so no problem. So I went to the stand to ask the bag. Do you know how much they want to sell one bag? 1,300 pounds. Immediately I couldn't do the calculation. I just moved away. When I moved away, the man said, please, can you come over? Can you come over? Let me educate you. So I said, okay, let me educate me. Shebi na me get money. Before educate me, educate. I calculate the money. That's a lot of money. And the man was telling me that, see, my wife will die. He will never use any bag than that bag, because that he will even give my children. When I look at it, it was pure leather. You understand?
Whoa.
Pure leather. He said, I can use that bag for 200 years. It will never cut. Now, they use pomo that we are eating. They process it to make that bag. And that's a lot. In fact, let me be sincere with you, Mary. If you take pomo to Italy, immediately they check your luggage and seats. They will put handcuff in the person's hand and take you away. Because that's the nation's economy. So if you want to do that business, it's 50-50. It's either you gain or you lose. But Nigeria doesn't like being lost. So what I will advise that there's other things you can do, but Momo, except you are a risk taker, you can go for it. But but it's a prohibited item. But despite the fact that it's prohibited, people are exporting it. But so the ball is in your court.
Thank you so much for that. Now, I think this will be the final one before we go into our topic. We can't exhaust all the questions. This one says, my name is Grace, and thank you for the program. I want to export a granite. So I want to know if I need a NAFDAC number for granite, if I need nutritional fat for the granite, and how do I package it? I mean fried granite.
Okay, that's roasted granules.
Yes.
Now, roasted granules is selling so much in the UK and in US. Why? Because our own Nigerian granules is very, very good, comparable to what you see in the Caribbean. Now, the good thing is that our own, if you eat it, you can still be eating one bottle for 2 weeks, it will not be soft. But the other ones, maybe after 1 or 2 days, you open the lid. Once the air passes into it, becomes small. So that's why. But how do you package it? You package it in a plastic bottle. A plastic bottle is the best. Don't use glass. Apart from the fact that glass will add more weight. And because when you are sending, they calculate on the weight of the product. Okay? So it's going to be an added weight to it because of the glass, the metal. Okay? So don't use glass. Use plastic soft bottle, or perhaps in a well-designed, a pouch. Okay? Made with paper. There's a pouched paper. There is nylon pouch. Everything depends on the product. Okay? For example, if you are doing popcorn, you don't use nylon pouch for popcorn. The last time we had a program, I brought a popcorn made with honey. They call it honey popcorn. Okay? Yes. And that can last for about almost 3 to 4 months. Okay? But you use paper pouch. You don't use nylon pouch, because when you use nylon pouch, it will absorb heat and it will spoil. But paper will look excellent and good. Okay? So, like I said, you can do that, But do you need it also? Food items, remember I told you, any food items need nutritional part analysis. Any food items also need barcode. Please, these are very simple things. Just let me know if I see your product.
So for the granite, you will need all of that.
You need, Mary,
not the way we say granite. Granite is granite now.
No. That's not the way now. See, like I used to tell a lot of people, Nigeria is a very good country because anything goes. I'm sorry to say this. You cannot, this granite, the way they are selling it in Nigeria, if it gets abroad, they will put it inside dustbin. So you need to, that there's a standard, there's a world standard. But the funniest thing, most of the people, when they are taking their product out of the country, they don't do it the way they do it in Nigeria. They package it for international markets. So the question is that if we are selling for international and the thing is okay, why can't you repeat the same thing? But I think a lot of people have absorbed it to that. If you go to some of these malls, it's not the one they sell 1,000, this 1,100, 1,200. Just put it inside there. They just get one plastic bottle. This time around, the last time when we do the seminar, one woman was picking the bottle. I said, "What are you going to use the bottle for?" She said, "I'm going to use to do my packaging." I said, don't you see that the lead? The bottle has. They wrote the name of the company. How are you going to do it? So you must have your own brand. It's very important. So I think, like I said, every food item, please listen, any food item you are doing must have a barcode, must have a nutritional part analysis. Please, I want to encourage you, don't give up in getting this thing done. You only do it only for once. You understand me? Nothing good is easy. Whatever is easy is not good. But whatever is not easy, actually have enduring period.
Thank you very much. I think we'll stop here. We'll go pay some bills. When we return, we'll look at the topic of today. We have an interesting topic that we'll be discussing. It is how to export Nigerian vegetables to foreign countries. So let's go for the break, and we'll be back after this.
To always have a plan 5 years ahead.
The Nigerian economy is in a state of emergency and everyone is screaming.
The internet does not know whether you're a business or...
Tune in every weekday, Monday to Friday, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. to learn the latest strategies for building wealth and securing your financial future.
Yesterday's business cannot be today's business, unfortunately, so you have to definitely be ahead of the game.
Join Mary Anaife at Debbie as she takes you through in-depth interviews with successful entrepreneurs, financial advisors, and industry leaders.
This is the first time where the oil prices have gone high, but our revenues have nosedived. And the government is saying we don't know.
The internet is the biggest leveler out there for business.
A lot of them are scared that this technology is secure.
Gain valuable insights into the world of investing, as well as practical advice for managing your finances, growing your business, and achieving financial freedom.
There's been a lot of trending issues that has to do with businesses.
Whether you're an experienced investor or just starting out, Business Around Town has something for everyone.
Small, medium businesses are the weight of most of these economies.
So, tune in and take your first step towards financial success. Business Around Town.
For this Naija wey we dey so, say you no hold cash no mean say wahala dey o. You wan send money to Male for Villa, just use Momo. You wan buy recharge card or data, just use Momo. You wan pay for market wey you buy, just use Momo. You fit use Momo run plenty things without cash. As long as you get Momo account, no cash, no wahala. And e dey easy to open o. Just dial *671# to open Momo account. Set your PIN, transfer money from your bank account inside your Momo account. Make you fit dey pay for anything, send and receive money sharp sharp, because life dey simple with Momo.
You're listening to the Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Welcome to the Wet Creation program on Business Around Town, the Thursday edition of the program. Today, we're moving on now to the topic, the main topic at hand. That is how to export Nigerian vegetables to foreign countries. Now, you know that globally, there is a huge demand for Nigerians' fresh fruits and vegetables, and the supply seems short. And that is why we are discussing this topic today. There is a huge demand for our ewedu, our ugu, oziza, those bitter leaf, and all of those our vegetables. There's a huge demand for it, but we are not exporting enough. So we're going to be exploring that topic today. Mr. Godwin.
Yeah.
Now, fruits,
anyway.
vegetables, they
Yes.
need it a lot, but we are not meeting up.
Yes. Anyway, like you rightly said, Nigeria is abundantly blessed with a lot of, mineral and material resources. But the challenge I think we are facing in Nigeria is the challenge of knowledge. People really don't know where they can get things done. And it's rather unfortunate such things are happening. And I think this is what I want some of us to take home today. Seek knowledge, find knowledge. And when you do this, I can tell you that, a lot of things are happening, and we'll be the better for it. Now, let me give you this analysis.
Yeah.
As far back as 2013, the demand, the world demand from Nigeria, the global vegetable market as far back as 2013 is $46.32 billion worth. Now, during that period under review, Nigeria could only supply 3.88 billion out of 46. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
As far back as 2013. Now, but, and that's exactly what I encourage a lot of people to do. Get knowledge, seek knowledge, and don't give up on anything. Now, under Governor Willie Obiano administration in Anambra State, do you know, Mary, that they got a contract to supply ugu, okay, and worth about $5 million to Europe? And quite a lot of people don't know that. Now, let me also tell you this, that what they quickly do, there are 5 local governments. I'm not an Igbo guy, but I don't know if somebody can help me to pronounce them. But in the Anambra West local government, Omulu, what is it?
I can't help you. I can't help you in this one.
I hope my teeth will not come out this morning. Just
Don't
call
worry.
it so that I'll be calling it. Oh no. Owiku. Omwiku. Omudora. Agwe. Oroma. Amita. That is in Anambra West local government.
Yes.
They are able to get sufficient vegetable to supply. Now, the second, where's the second? The second local government. Ayamelu local government. Within period, these are the states. Anako, Omu, Ifite, Ogwari, Omasi. The government set out, and they are just buying from the people. People don't know where they are taking the thing to. Mary. Now, the next local government, Idemili local government, Idemili North local government, Abetete, Oraku, Imo. Now, that's another local government. The next the fourth local government is Orumba North and Orumba South. Okay, under the Orumba North local government, we have what? Umuchuku, Umuchu, okay, Indike, Undiewu. Then in the Orumba South local government, the thing is Eziagu, Omuze, Obunka, Ogboji. Then the sixth one, which is Ogbaru local government. Now this is Obusi, Obuoshimile, or Samara, if Ugboifani, or Dokwe. All these local governments I mentioned to you, the government was buying the thing from the people, but the people don't know that the thing is going to international. And government made a lot of money. And that's where, that's where the government was able to recruit a lot of, they are making, normally it's federal government that's supposed to be making foreign currency. But under the Willie Obiano government, I can vividly tell you that they make a lot of dollars and pounds for that state via export of vegetable. Now, let's listen. A full potential, that is the number, shows a possibility of about 1.6 billion a month. Listen, okay, if Anambra State government was able to fully exploit this opportunity, I want to believe that the governor is listening to me this morning, and that is Governor Soludo. You know what I mean? See, when you are just taxing people, it's good as an economist, but you can exploit potential in the states and the people will be happy. Now, listen, a full potential, the number shows a possibility of about 1.6 billion monthly. One on vegetable in aggregate, impact on the economy of Anambra State government by way of income to what? To the following people, to the farmer, to the freight forwarders, to the freight handler. So, in essence, the government is also doing what? They are creating job opportunity for the provided and consequent addition to the state RJI for the process of the state. This target about 25 tons of listing per day. Mary.
That's huge.
Okay? 25 tons of lifting per day, scalable to about 50 to 100 tons on the optimum. So what we are saying in essence is this: people should wake up. You know what I mean? People should just wake up and get things done. If state government can do this, can exploit the opportunity, there is no reason for people to be saying, and this is under a government, and I can tell you, the agricultural, they have what they call, because the thing, they switch them, the concept of what they call agricultural export program, and that has been able to generate quite a lot of money for the government at that point in time. Now, with over 4.2 billion, Anambra State, so if Anambra can do this, Anambra is safe, vibrant, and ready for business. Now, with over 4.2 billion investment attracted in 2 years, you see, so this is what we are talking about, that there's opportunity, and the opportunity is vast. Now, that is that. Now, listen, in 2018, vegetable exporters were expected to make 12 billion from exporting vegetable out of the 40 billion, 40 billion global market. Now, the question is, what are the types of vegetable that you can export and make good money? But before then, let me also say this, that India remains the largest exporter of Nigerian edible vegetable. It imports 47.91% of edible vegetable, tuber, and roots in 2020. Now, other importers of Nigerian vegetable, they include United States of America, which was able to import about 13.17%, United Kingdom 4.97%, United Arab Emirates, which is Dubai, 5.91%, Netherlands close to 1%, Turkey 1.79%. See, Mary, the time I went to Turkey, I went to the market, 40% or 45% of people in the market are Igbo in Turkey. And you see, most of these people, they still eat ichewu. They eat all these things. They love it. They don't joke with it. So if you are importing the thing to that place, you are going to make quite a lot of money. Now listen, a lot of people don't understand. See, that's why I tell people, you need to get somebody very experienced to be open up to opportunities in life. You need to just open, you see, when they say seminar is this and that, 20,000, please go there, because the man that is talking to you is not a rookie. And that's what, if you can be able to follow his instruction, you're going to succeed. Now, I have an information here.
Yes.
In 2021, the Italian trade agency, woo Nigerians, woo Nigerian agro-produce exporters, following a high demand in Italy of fruits and vegetable into the European market. So these are great opportunity, but at this point, what are also now the vegetables you can export and make good money out of it? Quite a lot of them, and I can tell you they are sweet one. Okay, you can export bitter leaf, and they're in abundance in Nigeria. You can export jute leaf. Jute leaf is called ewedu. You see, ewedu is very, very powerful. I gave some one of our participants, in some of the, I always like to give extra. And I told them that, please, if you are pregnant and you want to deliver, and you don't want your delivery to be more than 5 minutes, that's what you are going to use with jute leaf. And I can bet you, by the grace of God, your delivery cannot be more than 5 minutes. In fact, the child will come out, you will not know the child has come out. That is the potency of these leaves. That's why people are paying very high dearly for it. You understand me? Quite a lot of, they are extremely very medicinal. Okay, now, okra. What are the types of okra you export? It's not every type of okra you export. There is particular okra you have to export. Now, okra is also considered. Now, scent leaf can be exported, or her leaf. I gave an information some time ago that last month, the United States of America has given Nigeria an open door to export or her leaf to America. Igbo people, Nigerians, Yoruba people, Hausa people, if you can get it, good is for you. Both dry, and so the opportunity is now opened. Not only that, you also can export otasi or kasi. Water leaf can be exported. Cassava leaves can be exported. Mary, you know that you can eat the cassava leaf.
Yes.
A lot of people cut away when they want to just cut it away. But I want to tell you that it's highly medicinal, and it's actually something that one can actually, depending on the types of cassava leaf you see. Banana leaf also can be exported. Moi leaf can be exported. So these are the various types of vegetables that is in high demand in the international market, of which Nigerians can take part and actually export them. There are step-by-step things you need to do, and at this point, I want to tell you that if you have to do this, you need somebody to guide you, to direct you, and that's why we are here. Okay, to direct you, to guide you. Yeah. So maybe before we go, they will allow us to give you the social media something, so that at least people can start doing something. You cannot afford to depend upon the government. You hear what they call it? The governor of River States. And some weekend said yesterday, said he did a road. Eh? Do you listen to that broadcast?
Yeah.
And he's telling the say that the man said that, look here, don't lobby me. I'm not yet the president. This and that. You see, but what we are trying to say is that lobby knowledge, it will deliver the best dividends. I don't know. So these are the various things that you can actually export in terms of vegetables. I don't know if whether we can open the phone line for people to call so that we start taking those informations one by one.
Okay, great. I already have some questions here that they're already asking concerning the topic we're discussing this evening. One of the question is, this says, good morning to you, Mr. Godwin. Thank you for coming for the program today. What are some of the methods for exporting vegetables? I want to know because vegetables are perishable products.
Okay, now when you talk about export of vegetable, number one, you should know that when you're exporting, you export by air. And in the cargo, inside the plane, there is a cool compartment that will keep it cool. Then when it's cool, then when you get, now Lagos to Heathrow, which is in London, is 6 hours. So if the plane leaves around 7, by around 12 o'clock, you don't reach the place. Now, if you're going to America and you happen to drop at the JF Kennedy Airport, if you leave around, close maybe around 7 o'clock, by 5 o'clock, you're already in America. Okay? So, and the thing is that, then the question, how do you keep it? So, a vegetable always like cool environment. Then when it gets to where it's going, they bring in a cooling van. Okay? They bring in a cooling van to also come and collect the vegetable. And if you have gone to some of these and more, even in Nigeria, you discover that yes, it's possible. So the best way to package it, there are templates of packaging it, but normally you wrap it in nylon, place them one after the other, and I think they will be good to go. And I think it's very important, we people in the southern part of Nigeria should work hard, because now let me give you something. Kano State will soon begin the export of vegetable to United Kingdom. Kano. That's a good news. What that means that one of the things we are saying, some of the technology is available, because when you get to the north, most of the places are sandy soil. You understand me? They are not really very conducive for vegetables, but there are technology. So if the people in the south refuse to export, the people in the north will start doing it. And that's exactly why you need to wake up and get something done. So I think that is that for the questions that you just asked. Okay, go ahead.
Want to call us on this number, 080-2247-3182, 080-2249-3182. You want to call and ask your questions, you feel free to do that. Now to another question here. It says, good morning to you. My name is Gloria. I'm a constant listener of the program. My question is this. You talked about getting a drying machine to dry some of the fruits. Where can I get that machine? Because I want to send some of the fruits that we have here abroad. Thank you. I look forward to the answer.
Okay, the answer is that you need what they call a dehydrator, a dehydrating machine. Now, with a dehydrator, you can dry pawpaw, you can dry orange, you can dry banana, you can dry pineapple, you can dry agbalumo. All these things can be dried, but the name of the machine is called dehydrator. Now, you can Google it, you can buy it online, you can buy abroad in China, and there are some selected places. Maybe if you have my contact, you can contact me. I'll give you the address where you can get this. Next question.
Okay, this is a call. Hello. Hello, good morning. Okay, you're calling from Oshodi. What's your name? Hello? I can't hear you. Hello?
My name is Okefiku. I am from Oshodi.
Okay. But can you turn down the volume on your radio set?
All right, now done that.
Okay, go ahead.
So what I want to ask, somebody who has an intention to export a vegetables abroad, without us need documents like the case registration and also register with the exporting.
Okay. Okay, I think I get your question. Now, if they will need government registration, if they will need export license and NAFDAC number and all of that, right? Okay. Thank you for your question. Mr. Godwin, I don't know if you heard. Yeah.
No, I got the question. Now, for any export you are doing, please don't be fooled. You need to get a company registered, a limited liability company. I need to get an export license. So this is also not a difficult thing. We can actually help you to get that done if you are contacted. So you need those two things. You need to have an export license, and the export license you have covers varieties of export, and it's only once. Okay, then the company need to register it. And when you have a company registered, it enables you to get a license, not business name, but a limited liability company. Next question.
Okay. Let me see. This is a WhatsApp one. Say good morning to you, and thank you so much for always answering the questions. I want to export bitter leaf. I'm interested in it. I know how to prepare it very well. I want to know, the export you're talking about, should I wash the bitter leaf and package it, or the way it is?
Anyway, these are very technical fields, and that's why we advise that for more details you can just contact me, so that we can actually show you how these things are done. They are not things you just say with mouth. There are some other step-by-step things you need to do to put things in place. So let's just leave it that way, okay? But it's viable and it's good. And again, like I said earlier on, you must have a constant supply. One of the challenges I have with a lot of people that will give contracts is that they don't have constant supply. Then we pay them the first 2 months. You just see them that they say, Mama Bomboy, don't bump picking, no. Okay. You see, they stop the work, So it's a continuous thing. So it's something that it's not something you just do so just once in a while and you leave. It's something that you must be ready to continue to do. Okay. And I think that's but it's very viable, it's very interesting, and it's something that anybody can do if you are ready to get it done.
Okay. Next question. Before the next question, let me give out the number again. It's 0. Okay. The numbers that you could call in, it's let me see. It's 08022493182. Call and ask your questions. Now the next one here said, good morning to you. How do you bring down cassava leaf from east to Lagos? And again, would the okazi leaf be cut into pieces and dried before exportation? This is from Shedrack.
Okay, how can you bring from the east, cassava leaf from the east
to Lagos?
Anyway, it's not difficult. There are people who bring things from east to Lagos. The basic thing that it's even better in the night, because weather is usually very cool. You are not expected to move, because when it's if you have traveled by night, the weather is actually very cool, so it's very conducive. It's very conducive for you. But I think the best method is to have put it in a place that air can have access to something, so that then you don't just put them on top of each other. You can spread it in the vehicle or the thing that is bringing it. Okay. Perhaps maybe if you have a cooling van, cooling van has trays, so you can actually spread it on. So if you are bringing it from Lagos, I think you can it's not only until Lagos. You have cargo airports. You have a lot of cargo airports. Port Harcourt is there, and I think in the east also have 1 or 2. So definitely you don't need to come to Lagos before that is done. You only can exploit those other airports within the area where you live, and you still make good money. So I think that is that.
Okay. Next question here says, okay, before that, let's take calls. Hello, good morning. Hello, yeah, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay,
my name is Joyce, and I'm calling from Orile, Lagos.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to ask, I have okazi business. So I want to ask if exported. If it's possible for me to get it exported from Lagos.
Okay, you have Okazi, and you want to ask if you can export it from Lagos to where?
Yes. Exportation. I want to do the exporting business. I want to go to.
Okay, no problem. Your question will be answered. Thank you for calling.
Now, it's possible for my brother to export it because there are markets in UK and in US. So, like I said, it's possible.
Okay.
And he can do that.
Okay.
But like, you need a skill set to put him through. Okay. If there's some documentation he needs to do, he needs to also know all those things so that he can have a very good, landing when it gets to anywhere the product is going.
Okay, yeah, we have another caller. Hello, good morning.
Okay. Madam Mary.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning to you, sir. What's your name and location?
My name is Ike Ikechukwu from Barracks.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Please, thank you very much for the good job. I just want to know when will there be the next seminar coming up? When it will be coming up, please?
Okay. Let me leave Mr. Ifeso to answer. We just had one last month.
Yes, we had one last month.
We had one last month. So we'll set up another one, but we don't know the date yet.
Yes, we don't know the year there, but we are putting
one. Personal number, please. Is it possible?
Okay. You know what? I'm going to take your number and then I will contact you after the program.
Please, thank you very much. I love the job. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you too. Thank you. Okay, the numbers to call again in case you're just tuning in. It's 080-22493182. That's the number. Let's take another call. Hello.
Good morning. This is Emmanuel.
Mr. Emmanuel, welcome. What's your name and location?
Emmanuel is my name. My location is Ota. And I've been following the program and I appreciate the great work you are doing. Please, I also need your contacts. I want to attend the seminar too. The next one that will be coming up.
Okay. I think I will save your number too, and I will send you updates of the next seminar.
I'm very grateful. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Okay, back to the question, Mr. Godwin.
Okay, I'm here.
Asking for another seminar, we have to meet to come up with another one.
Yes, we have to meet to do that, but hopefully it will not be too long, because let me also say this, that opportunity is very, very vital. Now, the global fresh vegetable market size was valued about $632.54 in 2021. I repeat. So this is a market that will never end, Mary.
It's true.
The global fresh vegetable market size was valued at $632.54 billion in 2021. But listen to this, and it's projected to expand at a compound annual growth rate, that is CAGR, of 22.8% from 2022 to 2028. Now, that is a market research according to a market research and consulting company called Grand View Research. Now, but listen to this, that despite the growing demand of vegetable in the global market and its huge potential to provide significant revenue and value chain, vegetable production in Nigeria is dominated by smallholder farmers who make only between 70% of production in the country. And that's why people need to wake up. Now, go ahead.
We have a caller here. Hello.
Okay, good.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. What's your name and location?
Okay, my name is Wale from Agada.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Wale.
Okay, yeah, this is a very program, and this is the kind of stuff a lot of radio stations should be doing to encourage Nigerians to be productive, not just criticizing all the time. So, well done.
I understand.
Yes.
Criticizing government.
We can bridge the gap between the non-oil export.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Please, how can I get the book and also the contact information, the book that can help me further on this, so that I can be part of people that will promote.
Okay, hold on. Mr. Godwin is going to give his details now. Thank you for calling.
Now,
Mr. Godwin, how can they reach you? Our time, we have just 1 minute to go. 1 minute.
Anyway, you can reach me on Facebook. You can just type Godwin Oyefeso. Godwin Oyefeso on Facebook. Godwin Oyefeso on Facebook. Or you can go to my YouTube channel at Export Television. Export Television. And then if there's any need for you to get some quick information, because I want people to move forward, you can just call my number on 080 WhatsApp 080 371 63281 080 371 63281. You can, because that won't be troubling Mary, because Mary, I doubt are you sleeping?
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Godwin Oyefeso, for today. We're going to be here again on Tuesday.
So maybe on Tuesday we'll be telling them where is the product, where is the export market for vegetable, and how we can exploit it.
Okay.
Where is the market, and how do I get my product to those places? Because they are waiting for Nigerian vegetables. I think that's it.
Okay, so on Tuesday, Tuesday next week we'll be here. Thank you, Mr.
It's
Godwin.
a pleasure, man.
So have a wonderful day.
And you too, and to all our listeners.
I want to say thank you to you for being part of the program. It's always a pleasure speaking with you. And for those of you that called in and wanted a date for the next seminar, I'm going to take your numbers and then I will update you. I'll send you an update when we fix a date for the seminar. You'll be the first to know. Thank you. My name is Mary Onaife Edebi. Coming up next at 10:30 is Area Matter. That's an interesting program. You don't want to miss it. Keep it here. We